Since the dawn of consciousness, humanity has asked one question, a question older than civilization, older than language, older than memory. Why do we exist? Empires rose, kingdoms fell. Philosophers argued, scientists measured, yet the question remained, like a shadow we cannot outrun. We live in a universe where everything from gravity to consciousness is so precisely tuned that the smallest variation would erase the possibility of life. This is not chaos. This is not randomness. This is a universe that feels intentional. In a universe governed by laws, there suddenly appears a creature that can question those laws. A creature that can love, regret, choose, and imagine eternity. Why would a mind capable of infinity be placed in a world so temporary? People ask, why do we exist? Not out of curiosity, but out of ache. A hunger for meaning. A longing for purpose. A refusal to accept that a conscious being with a moral compass and a fragile heart was placed here for nothing. We created cities, machines, screens, simulations, yet none of them answered the question. Comfort increased, meaning diminished. The world became louder, but the soul became quieter and emptier. Some say, purpose is whatever you choose. But if meaning is self-invented, it collapses the moment life becomes painful. Self-made purpose cannot hold against grief, injustice, or death. A purpose that can be changed by mood is not a purpose at all. Another answer claims, we exist by accident. But no accidental universe produces beings who crave justice, seek beauty, fear death, and search for eternity. Accidents do not produce meaning-seeking creatures. Accidents end, meaning endures. The question, why do we exist, is not a question we ask the universe. It is a question the universe asks us back. Every breath, every moral choice, every glimpse of beauty, every sorrow, every longing, is the universe whispering. There is meaning, seek it. There is a moment, quiet, strange, indescribable, when the heart senses intention behind existence, a feeling that life is too precise to be meaningless, too moral to be random, too personal to be impersonal. Luke closely. Look closely. Consciousness, morality, instinct, beauty, logic, math, they do not come from the same place, yet they converge on the same truth. Existence has a direction. This direction is not a product of chaos. It is a signature. The search for purpose is never a neutral act. It is a confession that the heart was made for something beyond the material. We do not search for what doesn't exist. We search because we were meant to find. Humans are not just beings who asked questions. We are the question. Our moral intuitions, our longing for permanence, our instinct to hope even after despair, all point beyond themselves, toward a meaning larger than the self. In joy, we feel gratitude. In pain, we seek wisdom. In death, we feel injustice. In love, we taste eternity. These emotions are not biological glitches. They are evidence that the soul was designed to respond to something greater. No matter how far we run, how loud the world becomes, or how distracted our lives grow, the question returns. It waits in silence. It waits in grief. It waits in wonder. It waits in the dark and in the light. Why do you exist? Every false answer eventually breaks. Hedonism collapses. Nihilism poisons the heart. Materialism dries the soul. What remains is the truth we avoided. We cannot explain purpose without the one who authored existence. Look at the horizon. It is finite, yet it makes you feel the infinite. Look at beauty. It is temporary, yet it awakens something eternal. Look at morality. It is invisible, yet it governs nations. Everything finite points beyond itself. The question, why do we exist, can be searched by the mind, but it can only be answered by the one who created the mind. We have reached the threshold. Beyond this point, reason leads to revelation, and revelation leads to truth. If you've felt this question in your own heart, you're not alone. Subscribe to continue this journey with us. Thanks for watching. Every search reaches a moment where the mind stands at the edge of everything it can explain. Matter cannot answer intention. Physics cannot explain purpose. Biology cannot account for morality. Chance cannot justify consciousness. And so the human being finds himself at the edge, not of ignorance, but of discovery. Science can tell us how we exist. Atoms, forces, cells, stars, yet it remains silent on the question of why. No microscope can detect, meaning no telescope can reveal purpose, because purpose belongs not to matter, but to will. Before the intellect reasons, the heart senses. It knows when something is wrong, or right, or deeply meaningful. The mind analyzes the world. The heart responds to its author. Humans pursue meaning with the same instinct that birds pursue the sky, and rivers pursue the sea. Meaning is not an invention. It is a direction written into the soul before the body opened its eyes. Across every culture, every century, every civilization, humans describe the same longing. To know why they exist, to know their place, to know their purpose. Longing is never universal without a universal truth behind it. A universe with laws suggests a lawgiver. A universe with order suggests an orderer. A universe with intention suggests an intent in every direction. Existence points beyond itself, toward the one who willed it. Reason can lead us to the door of purpose, but it cannot open it. The mind can conclude that there must be meaning, but only the one who created us can reveal what that meaning is. If a creator exists, conscious, wise, eternal, then the answer to why do we exist must be revealed, not imagined. And he did reveal it, not through philosophy or dreams or human speculation, but through revelation. And the purpose was spoken. I did not create the jinn and the human beings except to worship me. This is not restriction. This is revelation, a declaration from the one who knows why we exist, because he authored existence. Worship is not mere ritual. It is not a set of motions or inherited traditions. Worship is to know him, to love him, to surrender to his wisdom, to live in alignment with the truth he revealed. Worship is meaning. Worship is purpose. Worship is awakening. Look at yourself, your moral compass, your longing for eternity, your need for justice, your instinct to thank, your hunger for love. You are not designed for randomness. You are designed for devotion. Submission is not slavery. Slavery is to the world, to desire, to ego, to fear. Submission to the Creator is liberation. Freedom from illusion, freedom from emptiness, freedom from the weight of inventing your own purpose. When you know your purpose, life aligns. Choices make sense. Suffering gains meaning. Success gains humility. Morality gains foundation. You stop drifting. You start living. Knowing the purpose places a weight on the soul, the weight of accountability, of choice, of sincerity. This is not a burden. It is the honor of being a moral being in a moral universe. Throughout your life, you will hear it in joy, in sorrow, in failure, in beauty. A quiet call reminding you of the one who made you. The call does not fade. We do. Purpose is not found in the beginning of life, but in its destination. We live, we choose, we strive, and we return. The meaning of existence is not in the dust we came from, but in the one we will return to. The search was not wasted. The longing was not madness. The ache was not weakness. They were all signs, pointing you back to the one who created you with purpose, intention, and wisdom. You were not created by accident. You were not placed here for nothing. Your life is not a coincidence or a random collision of atoms. You exist because the one who needs nothing chose to create you, to know him, to worship him, and to live your brief life with meaning that echoes into eternity. This is the beginning of understanding why you exist. The journey to live that purpose has just begun.